Hello and welcome to another episode in this video series. We're checking out submissions to the DungeonCrawler Game Jam of 2025. And this time we will have a look into Chicken Warrior 7 First Blood by Epic Fail. But before we look into this very interesting description, but I have a bit more here, let me remind you of the playlist, which you can find linked down in the video description. And in that playlist, you will find all the videos of for the jam I did so far, all the games I've covered, and also a pilot episode which explains what a dungeon crawler is, what a game jam is, and the specific rules of this game jam. And with that, yeah, let's have a look into the description here. Chicken is WASD, okay. Chicken is left click and chicken is right click, okay. And we have also space for chicken. Okay, nice. Then we also have a little bit more in this overview here. Theme is genre fusion. The theme becomes apparent after the first scene transition, leaving the garden, where the tone shifts from idyllic and pastoral into an oppressive and surreal experience. The gameplay and setting reflect a fusion of traditional dungeon mechanics with psychological horror elements. Note, this game deals in unsettling tone and pacing and contains abstract representations of violence. There is no gore or explicit content. Alright, and with that, let's jump into Chicken Warrior 7 First Blood by Epic Fail. And here we are in Chicken Warrior First Blood. So I try to maximize it, but that's not quite working. So this is, even on my screen, it's a browser in full screen, but a lot of black border. I already zoomed in a bit, but yeah, I hope that it's fine that way for you to see, but not optimal. Not optimal is also the turning. Ooh, the turning and movement speed. Alright, yeah, that's very slow. Okay. So maybe we can make it out of the garden here. Let's talk to the chicken. No, we can't. Ooh. Okay. So sometimes the controls also like getting stuck. Nothing is happening, but then stuff is retroactively playing out or something. Ooh. Okay. So now we are in some kind of dungeon. Yeah, that is very bare bones. The tile size is too small, and this also then has impact on the perspective. I mean, of course, we can still see the wall to our right if it was a bit brighter, but yeah, the tile size is a bit too slow. Too small. Yeah, so let's explore a bit. Go into this tunnel here. Let's see if we have more than just corridors. I want to turn, but I can't. Yeah, and now it's turning 3 times. Okay. And now I can't. No. Yeah. Yeah, now I can't continuously move forward. So yeah, the controls and so on, and the perspective, that definitely needs some adjustments. I think it's just queuing up everything. So if I type in forward 10 times, like this, then now it's just, no, it's not. Okay. So there are a couple of queuing ups, but I mean, it's super slow. That's the first thing, which, yeah, is problematic. I want to turn. There's a chicken. I guess that's the way it has to... Okay. Okay, so there's a key. Let's try getting the key maybe without getting attacked. Because with these values you will not be able to beat another chicken. Wasn't it here somewhere? Ah. It's just a 2D sprite and we are on the side. Okay. I guess I have the key now. Let's move to the door, which takes a bit. Yeah, I mean the movement is definitely needs to be adjusted. The movement speed. Turning around. If the movement speed was quicker, it would probably solve a lot of other issues. Okay, doors open, and I think I'm now in between two tiles. You see that I'm a bit on the left side here. I will just walk around that one. I don't... Yeah, I move... If you move while turning, you might end up between two tiles. And this is also something... Yeah, and now we can't go that way. We can. Okay, we're just passing through the wall. But that's also something which you might not know when it's like your first crawler or so, and you don't have any experience in... Oh, my chicken family is dead. Oh no, they got slaughtered. A game by Epic Fail. External art. Yeah, alright. So that was the full game. Alright. Yeah. So as I mentioned, if the speed was faster, the movement and turning speed, I think that would have already helped a lot. Regarding the movement with the what is used here is basically an in-engine movement. What I mean with that is that the game checks, it has your position, then it has an angle, and then you move forward, and each time you move forward, you go 1 meter or so. And this might cause issues, because in some circumstances, when you turn around, you might only turn around by not 90 degrees, but 89 degrees. And if you move forward then, in one tile it makes not much of a difference, but these issues, they add up. So if you, with 89 degrees, if you move forward a couple of dozen times, then you are suddenly in between two times, or even move over to the other tile, and then you are in between two walls, for example. So I think the better way to do it is always to have basically a 2D grid, just the numbers, like, I don't know, 0 for a 0 for blocked and 1 for passable, or a coordinate system, and you are now at, and just with integers basically, or negative integers, and then you move from x8 y8 to 1 step forward, and then you are in x8 and y7 or something like that. And then this new movement is then represented in the world, and basically it's doing something visually which makes it look like you're moving to the new place in the grid, which adjusts the position in the 3D world. But in fact, the 2D grid is always the deciding factor. and then after the move it does a kind of a sanity check if you're really in that position. And this solves any issues that you might get in between two tiles, which can always happen if you're just relying on the 3D world and there's something, a minor thing is wrong, then these issues, they add up and that might make the game unplayable at some point. So anyways, this has been Chicken Warrior 7 First Blood by Epic Fail. And yeah, if you want to check out the game, you can find that linked down in the video description. Thanks to Epic Fail for sending in this game. Thanks to you all for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.